Hey everyone. Um, I'm kind of walking through a little bit of a neighborhood just to go to my friend's house and everything, and I'm seeing all a slush and ice and mounds of snow like this. I figured I just need something to talk to and maybe post it to see how you can relate to it, as you know. Walking is just becoming impossible here, and oh my god! Speaking of impossible, what in the fuck? Like literally, I'm gonna have to. Is that like the only thing I could do? No, that's like I'm gonna have to come up. I have to go a different route. Motherfucker. You see what this is? Okay, so here in the Northeast, it's typical to get snow, right? It's pretty typical. But then we had some stretch of winters that we don't get snow. You know, the temperature's never gone down to like below 35, right? The average is pretty much like 40. And at that time I thought, man, that's cold. That is like, I am just like unbearable. But experiencing this after, some time, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And I hope people hate this too. Like, okay, right now it's 20 degrees. In our standards at this current moment, it's not that terrible. Well, it's bad, but not as bad as, 15, 10. And now, overnight, it's going to be 0. Like, maybe out down to the negatives. So, and I have people that are going to be walking through it. This is what happens when you don't have cars. I'm one of those people that don't have cars because car insurance is expensive. Fucking taxes here are bullshit. Now I got mucus going down the back of my throat. I mean, it never fucking ends. It never ends. And when I wanted it to end, guess what? It comes right fucking back. The cold temperatures, right now, what I hear is we're in the coldest stretch of in quite some time. Like, we haven't had this much of a cold like this in a while, right? It sucks. It sucks. Now, most people would relocate, say to places like Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Arizona, California. I don't know why you go to California, because that place is very expensive too. But they people up here in the Northeast, they relocate somewhere else, like especially Florida. But even Florida's not safe from this Arctic blast we're about to have. And like, where the hell did this come from? Has this happened before? I don't remember a freaking time, at least in my lifetime, where it gotten this cold. Maybe like since 2022, when it was really, really cold. Like so cold that it went down as far south as, let's say, like Orlando, because I had that experience going to Orlando years ago, and it was freezing. It was really freezing. But here, look at this. Snows is like, all the snow curves is fucking unbelievable. You have nowhere to park. You have nowhere to park at all. And it's been, 5 days since we had all that winter storm that we previously had. It fucking blew. Like, it fucking blew. Now, I'm walking in support of my friends who wants to have people over. Which may be like, why would he have people over? Well, we go to these places because it's fun. Maybe it's fun going to these places. We don't want to be cooped out in a house. Like after the pandemic years ago, we were cooped up. We were never supposed to go out. But some of us snuck out to go, have a fresh air, go for a drive, go get something to eat. That's fucking sucked. I don't want to go through that again. Man, it's brutal. It's just a cold, brutal one, and I think I'm finished. I really think I'm finished with this weather. It sucks. I'm stepping on slush. I'm stepping on snow. This is nothing new, and I get it. It's not new. It's not new, but I never had to go through like this much. I think the one time I did, I couldn't remember because all those times where I had to go through all the snow shit, I was in school. But now as an adult, I understand why people complain about it. I complain about it. Look at this. This is another one. Fucking shit. Like all this is rain. It's rain coming down as flurries, and it buries. It literally buries. And there's not a whole lot you could do about it. You just have to let it melt. But here, they fail to plow through the snow, especially where I'm working, that people have to park. They want to park somewhere where they can go and have a drink, a beer. They couldn't do that in our spot. It's bullshit. And they come to you and they fine you for all the bullshit that they're supposed to help you with. What are you supposed to do about it? Oh, God. And not to mention, don't get me started with these viruses, these bacteria that is so strong right now. They have these weird strains I never even heard of and went through it. Right? And it turns out in the winter, they travel better. They survive better in the freezing temperatures like this. And what's worse is there's not a whole lot you could do about it. Where's patient zero? And by the time you figured out where it came from, it's already too late. You don't get this much sick in Florida. I don't think so. Or Georgia or South Carolina, maybe even Texas. Those places could get warm and you don't get sick as bad as you do up here. Now, I'm not saying that you don't get sick down in the South, because you absolutely can get sick in the South. But what I'm saying is you don't get sick as much as you can or you do in the North, like I am. For me right here, every freaking winter I at least get sick once a month. For whatever reason, this one feels different. I'm getting sick twice a month. Twice a month, whether if it's a flu, a common cold, or in my case a couple weeks ago, a norovirus. Are they fucking putting some virus into your food when you're about to do takeout? What is going on here? Why the fuck can they not be clean and actually cook properly so you don't get sick? And oh my God. Now, and then another fucking example. Look at this. I'm at a curve. I'm trying to go that way, but look at this. I have to literally walk on a goddamn street just to go right because I can't go on a fucking sidewalk. What the fuck is that shit? At least plow or shovel that spot. The only thing I could do is walk across the street because that place is shoveled. That's a residential spot. I understand why they don't want to go across the street. But then you have people, or at least I'm at the high school nearby, that has to walk through here. And you want to go across streets? Good luck. You got this over here. It's fucking bullshit. It's so bullshit. Now, I'm going to have to risk myself walking over this just to walk right there and then make another right. Fucking crazy. What a joke. What an absolute piss poor of a winter this is. And I know it's not the only winter this goes through this. You know, the 70s, I heard it was pretty bad. Like the 70s, the Arctic blast had something similar to what we're going through. That went down as far south as Cuba, I heard. Where the Arctic blast go down as south as Cuba, where it snowed in Miami. I never saw snow in Florida. I would like to. But the reason why I don't, because I already went through this. It really is that simple of an answer. Now, I'm going to have to figure this out while I try to walk over. And it's so bullshit. I can't even walk on that sidewalk just to get to my friend's place. And it's not, and he's that close by. Fucking bullshit, dude. It really is. Well, I just had to rant. I had to rant. I had to, really let out my feelings about this whole situation. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And look, my nose is already running. It's just fucking great. There's another bullshit experience, and and the post-nasal drip and allergies too. And the allergies is one thing; it's easily preventable. But the cold, you have to go through it 5 or 6 days. It's fucking bullshit. And not to mention New York City, where I am, it was the worst flu season in decades. We had plenty of bad flu seasons. This one, absolutely, no doubt, the worst flu season we've ever had, ever. Los Angeles never had this type of thing, and it's arguably more of a larger city than New York City is. Unbelievable. I'm gonna figure this out, so I'm gonna get going. Let me know what you let me know what you think. I just thought I'd pop by here and rant about it. Look at this. I have to figure out how to go over this. I'll figure it out. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I hope you guys enjoy this video, at least. Please comment down if you agree or disagree. Honestly, I'm over it. So I finally got to the block where I wanted to go. Like, you can see right there. I hope you can. Just a unbelievable snow mountain. It's cold. It's down to 18 degrees, and it's the middle of the afternoon. I already feel my throat acting up because the amount of breathing that I have to do. Oh shit! See what I mean? Look at this fucking bullshit. Now I have to step through. This is hard snow. Fuck. And all that breathing you do in the frigid temperatures, you get more dehydrated. I found this out this winter. I never noticed it in the other previous winters, but this one, you really will feel it. Man, Tennessee have to go through this, and that's something that they have never gone through in a century, And even if you're bundled up, even if you put 3 layers, 4 layers, even if you're bundled up and all vested, look at this. There's another bullshit. This is somebody's driveway. It's just, I see a guy trying to pull out from all the snow. Even if you're bundled up, I don't care if you're triple layer, quadruple layer, quintuple, and you put layers on in your shirts and hoodies and a jacket and a more powerful jacket. Even if you do all that, you still feel freezing. You're still cold. So what's the point? The cold temperatures like this will still go through the clothing into your skin. And look at this. It's like I'm in Ice Age. See this? Hard snow. Oh, fuck. What a fucking joke. I just thought I'd touch by here and here I am risking myself again. About to fall any moment. And also, not to mention, it's worse that when it's nighttime. Because when it's nighttime, there is no sun to help, warm up the temperatures. Then the ice starts to become black ice, in which you can't see it, and it's much more slippery, and it's more dangerous, and people get hurt. And not to mention, what if in the event where there is an ice storm, and it did happen recently, about a week or so ago, Tennessee had an ice storm. You know what happens when ice gets on the power grid? They lose power. Even if it's just tiny thick, you lose power. What a fucking bullshit experience. Ugh. Trying to go through this is such a fucking pain in the ass. And, you know, people go, why don't you just move out? I don't have the fucking money for it. I'm making money. Actually, I'm saving up money to where I can move out. And the guy has a yacht. I want a fucking yacht. You can't do that right now because the Hudson River is frozen. Ugh. Fuck. Unbelievable. I made it. I'm on solid ground. So, anyway, I think I've rambled and ranted long enough. Have a good one.